Charlie Shops. Hey, Helena. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you ladies doing? How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. What is it? Tuesday. Hi, Miss Angela. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I think we're gonna go with this. Hey, Still Classy. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. I have been busy, not busy doing gift baskets, but busy nonetheless. So, I am calling myself playing catch up. We shall see. We'll see, we'll see. These are sleep pants. Alright, what else do I have up there? I got 7 in and 5 thumbs up. Thank you guys for liking the live as you came in. It is Tuesday. Here in Florida, it is, in my area of Florida, it's 50 degrees. Hold on, let me see. Nope, 47 degrees. So we're over the coolest part of our cool down for now. They say there's another round coming, but hopefully we won't experience too much of that either. Hoping and praying. Hey, Still Classy. Welcome in. She says, oh, nice. Yeah. So, getting some things stuck down and put into place. I am adding a, what is this? A pair of sleep pajamas, sleep pants. I have a fridge pack in here so far. I also have a little glass tumbler. So I am trying to make sure I get that secured onto my base here. So I'm putting some tape in a couple of different places in an effort to hopefully keep it stable. Hey, Miss Sonia, welcome in. Alright. I had this little guy in there. Do you guys leave the tags on your little bears, or do you take them off? Do you leave them on your bears at all? I know sometimes we leave prices on some of our bigger ticket items. So I was just wondering if you guys were leaving the tags on these bears. I'll be taking mine off. I'll leave the little barb up there so that they know it's new, kind of, sort of, but I don't generally keep them on. What else are we putting in here? We'll put this guy in and that guy in. And then a little shred. Oh, and maybe a flower. I would prefer something other than a white flower, but only on Squishmallows. Got it. Thank you, Angela. Okay. So you're ready for some shred. So Sleep Hands fridge pack, a thing of lotion, some fuzzy socks inside of a cupcake holder. Make the little cupcake socks. And then I have a little small bear on the side and a glass tumbler. Um, this tumbler scares me. It really, really does. Trying to see what I can tape it to. That's a cute concept. Thank you. Probably should have tried it before I put my baby in. Let's see. You guys working also? I would hope so. I pulled some more items for some additional concepts. So I'm gonna do a couple more robes and by themselves. And what else do I have up here? A couple of these foot spas. I was thinking I would just add the stuff on top of it, but now I'm looking at it and I kind of think I want to put it in a basket. So I'll probably put that in a large wire basket. The foot spa things. Hey, Alva. She says, I am. Miss Sonia's working. Alva says, hey, it's Marie and everybody watching. Is it cold in your neck of the woods? It is 47 degrees here. So it's chilly, but it's nowhere near as cold as it is in other parts of the South. So I am thankful that we didn't have ice and snow and sleet and all of that kind of stuff. So I've just been inside because it's cold out there. But I may venture out tomorrow. I want to go by Rose, not Rose, what is it, Ross? Yeah, Ross Dress for Less. I wanted to go over there and see what kind of markdowns they had for this week. The last time I was in there, I was able to get some stuff for 49¢. So I want to go check back over there. So I probably won't do that until tomorrow. If I can get a solid amount of time to work on gifts, it would be awesome. Because it seems like the second I get started on something, I get pulled away. So I'm trying to take it all in stride, but it is, it gets aggravating at times for sure. Because I'm already slow, so. Charlie says, cute, cute. Thank you, Charlie. Hey, Tasha. Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha. Hello, hello. I'm driving. I'm off the phone. Okay. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'll put a little shred in here. I don't think I'm going to put too much on there. I'm at my 9 to 5, says Charlie Shops. Cool, cool. Is it hard to make the cupcake socks? It is not. I don't know if I did it correctly or not, but the way I did mine, it was not hard to make the cupcake socks. I just rolled them up for the most part and then stuck them in those liners. Well, I rolled them up and then I put the, what do you call it? The rubber band on there. And then I was able to get them to stay, like keep their form, keep their shape. And stuck them in that little cupcake holder thing. That's all I did for mine. I need to pull the shred like you're doing. Yes, ma'am. Stretch that shred. It's a lot in there because you saw the little pieces that I pulled out, what looked like little pieces that I pulled out. But once you open it up some and separate all of those little pieces, you have more than enough a lot of the times. I didn't put anything on you. My accountant called this morning. She's like, you know what time it is? I was like, girl, bye. So yeah, I was able to send her some documents. I told her, just get started, huh? He go you something to work on, shoot, because at this point, shit, ain't nobody studying the dog on taxes. We ain't filing to the last possible second anyway. Ain't nobody trying to cut them no darn check, so I'm not in a hurry. But of course, with her, and I know because she's working, she's doing the taxes, you know, she wants to go ahead and get started. And I get it. I just like do ours and put them to the side. Put them to the side. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I saw a couple of tutorials. I've seen people, you know, show them or do them or whatever. Like I said, I didn't, I probably should raise this little bear up, but I think I'm going to leave him right there. So I put him up too high, it's going to cover up my cup. Um, I want to say I saw some tutorials on it, but like I say, it's basically just rolling them in a spiral, and then once you get them rolled, I just pulled each of the little folds down just a tad bit to make it look more like a swirl. I think that's the trick to the socks, is to, after you get them rolled up, to pull the little ends of them down so that it looks more like the petals. Now I could put something up here on the front of this, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave this be. Alright. Now the question is, how long is this? What size bag am I going to need? Alright, I'm going to go from the halfway point on one side, wrap it around the largest part of the basket, come all the way over to the other side, and it's measuring at about 21 inches. So I need a bag that's at least 21 inches across. Then I'm going to take it from the center point at the bottom, go up over the largest part of the gift, and I could get it into a 30, but I would probably want a 34, 33, 34. That is an issue. Hey Marie, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Let me see, what size bag do I need? I need a locker box. I need at least a 21 by 32 if I'm 16 inches over the rim. Alright, so I have to keep up with that. Marie says, S. Marie, I had to chime in to tell you how cute. I'm on the phone and watching you on my TV. Thank you. I appreciate it. So there we have it. I don't think I have bags this size. That's, like I said, I had to stop some other stuff because I ran out of bags. I thought I had put an order in, but I did not. I went up there to look, and this is still sitting in my cart. And half of the stuff I ordered are no longer in stock. So I got to look on there again and figure out what the crap. I won't find me some other suppliers for my shrink wrap bags and cello bags. So yeah, there's that. Get your supplies in advance, you guys. Don't be like me. Yeah, because I don't have any bags. I have a 24 by, I think there's a 24 by 24s. I got 30s by 30s. We're just going to put it right at the top. Yeah, I may need to. I have cello down here. I totally forgot about the bag situation. Here, let's move this one. Put it up there, y'all. Alright. Let's do the white one. Happy anniversary, Marie. Hey, Crystal's Unique. Welcome in. Kane's Corner. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm working on some sleepwear, sleep pant concepts, gifts. These are some Valentine themed items. I am trying to get onto my table for Valentine's street sales. So I am getting this together. Happy anniversary, Marie. Happy anniversary to Marie and Richard. Happy anniversary. Wishing you guys many, many more years of wedded bliss. How long have you guys been married? If you don't mind me asking. All in your business. And she says, thank you all so much. Thank you so much, y'all, is what she said. Alright. So we have a bin. Let's put some... Oh, guys, guess what? It's super interesting. Alright, so y'all know I've been putting this rice at the bottom of my gifts, right? Hey, Olympia, welcome in. So, as I was on YouTube yesterday, I saw somebody putting their cell phone in rice to absorb the moisture from their phone having gotten dunked in water or something like that. And I started thinking, I remember that. I remember doing that back in the day. So if that is the case, then won't my rice packs act as an absorber to absorb the moisture if any collects in the bags? I think so. The only thing I'm concerned with or think may prohibit it from doing it the way I think it should is the fact that there's gonna be paper on top of here, and so there's gonna be a bit of distance between the rice, the paper, and then the items up here, and the condensation up to towards the top of the bag. So at any rate, I went ahead and poked some holes in the bags. Now my theory is that I'm gonna put them in here and I'm gonna watch them when they go on the streets. And these don't have any candy or anything in them, so I can put these out in the sun. And I want to see if I'll probably put this one of them out and see if the condensation is gonna end up getting bad on it, to see if that actually is a hack or not. So I'm interested to find out if that's going to be the solution. Because if I can use rice as a weight, and it also is a moisture absorber in the bottom of these gifts, that is a win-win. I was buying the little packs, but if I can do it with the rice, that will be amazing. So I won't be able to tell you how it goes until after I hit the street. But that's my thoughts on that. welcome in. Thank you guys for joining me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get a backer for this gift. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Never in a Million, welcome in. Charlie says, good tip about the rice. Yeah, I'm it is not proven yet, Charlie. I'm gonna check it, but if my thought is correct, then it's gonna absorb some of that moisture out of there for us. So, we'll see. Like I say, I won't know until I get on the streets. But if it does, then I will be really happy because um, that would work really well for me. Strawberries, blue, red, green. Yeah, I'll do this one. I don't even know what that is. Charlie is speaking to everybody. Kimberly and Never are speaking. Alright, so we got rice in there. We're going to take and cover this up. Cover this up. Get our backer and base and foundation together. Sonia, Miss Charlie. Are you guys still on target with your goals? Anybody taking a rest day? Are you guys taking advantage of being inside and working on gifts? I think things are starting to thaw here. Not that we had any real bad weather, but I'm thinking it's doing in other parts also. Some people were stuck in Atlanta area. And Miss Charlie says she's trying to stay on target. I know, right? They were stuck in the Atlanta area, and it finally thawed enough for them to be able to leave. So I was like, okay, well, maybe some other people are beginning to thaw out. But I think I'm going to head to Ross tomorrow and see what they have. But that will be a treat to myself if I get some more gifts done. I have to go out anyway tomorrow, but I don't have to go to Ross. We have to end this whole situation and go get some more tape, because this little Mickey Mouse tape here, this ain't it. This is not it. I don't know. Concentrate. Alright, not Mickey Mouse tape. Yes, man, this crap. That aggravates the snot out of me. Oh, that get on my nerves. Sometime it works and sometime it don't. Now that I was using the Dollar Tree packaging tape at one point. Before I was using the some kind of brand from Walmart. And I think they either went up on the price or they stopped selling that tape or something. And I didn't necessarily like the duct tape and the duck brand tape. And there was another one they had. So I started using the Dollar Tree tape. It was cheaper, but I found out that the Dollar Tree tape does not hold my gifts nearly as securely as I wanted to hold my gifts. So I stopped using that and went back to the Walmart brand tape. So that's what I had been using. But this is obviously not it because this done rolled off the roll on me 2 times since yesterday when I put it on there. So I'm going to have to go find me some actual tape because that is not it. I'm not going to have me cussing. Charlie says, I know Ross had their 49-cent sale yesterday. I didn't go. I did get candy about a week ago or so for 49 cents. Yeah, that sale is not just one day. That sale's been going on for quite some time. They've just been reducing the prices gradually as they do markdowns within each of the sections. So, like sometimes it was $9.99 and it was like $2.49 and all that kind of stuff. So the prices have been going down. It's just now one of the days I think that most of the stores are supposed to have a lot of their stuff coded by. Or either supposed to start marking as of today. But it's been going on. I got some, that strawberry shortcake stuff. I ended up getting that from Ross. Ross. And I got some 49-cent chocolates from over there also. So they do have some items. I like what they have at Dollar General. I think you get 2 rolls for $1. Really? The thick packaging tape? This tape, Miss Sonia? That's what I need. It's the bigger tape. I get the Jot tape for the other one, but have you guys seen this? Let me do this. Hey, LBE, welcome in, welcome in. To make a base or foundation for my container. All right, so I already put my rice pack down there. And like I say, I poked holes in it because I want to see if that is going to actually absorb moisture in my gifts. So this is going to be a test dummy. I put a little backer on there. I just taped it to the back so that it can kind of stay up. It's not a lot of weight, so I just kind of need it there for the minute. I added some contractor paper. I don't have any of my X's cut out for this, and I didn't feel like fooling with it. But now I need a foundation for the top of it. So by taking a shirt box, this is just a regular t-shirt box. This is the 14.75 by 9.38 by 1.94. Essentially a little bit shorter than 15 inches by 9.5 inches by almost 2 inches. This is a t-shirt box. These came from Walmart. So I just take one of the flaps. Yesterday I showed you how to make the little bitty boxes that Never in a Million had. I learned from Never in a Million out of this same shirt box. I made this. So today we're going to use this to make a foundation for the top of here. Oh no, the regular ones, get the large ones from Home Depot or Amazon. Okay. I'll check into it. Thank you, Miss Sonia. So with this, I made 3 folds and I'll make 2 cuts. The folds are going to be along the edges on the short sides and then along one of your long edges. And then your cuts are going to be at your long edges also. So what I did is just folded it over, creased it as much as I could, folded the other side over, creased that one as much as I could. Then I went to one of my longer sides and I creased that one over. So now that I have my creases on my box, the only other thing I need to do is make a cut. I'm going to cut here, just to the crease. And then I'm going to cut here, just to the crease. And now by doing that, when I collapse the front down, it gives me a little shelf. And I can literally put that over the top of my box. And now I have a firm foundation to put my stuff on. So there's that. If you want it to be a little more secure, you can put tape on the inside so your flaps to kind of hold them in place depending on how much weight is up there. It's not a lot of weight in my case, so it's not really necessary. But I do it sometimes. It helps with the, I guess helps the box kind of stay open. And I don't think I have enough paper in here. All right, now, great tip. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, y'all know I shortcut something quick. So now that's the same little box that I just made, and I can just literally slip it on top here. I have a slightly different cut for the smaller square boxes. They're boxes that are shaped like this, but they're a little shorter. A similar cut, and you can get the same effect. And I go in and close off my holes because my helpers, when they grab my gifts, they're going to grab them, and even if it's in plastic, their hands are naturally going into these holes. So I take and put a piece of tape across mine. That helps keep my shred inside of my gift and from falling out into my bag. But primarily it acts as another barrier to keep the little fingers out of here, so I don't have to worry about them stabbing holes into the sides of my bag and disrupting my items up there. Olympia says, I will definitely try that. Great idea. You're welcome. So there's that. And you can put however much shred, even if you're doing the cross foundation. Like I said, I don't have any cut out for this size box, so I didn't even get to do it, and I'm just trying to get these dropped, so I didn't worry about it. But with doing that, you can still use this foundation, this same method, to just lay across the X's that you put in the bottom up here, whether you do them the long way or the short way. But same rules apply. Hey Keisha, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good day. Let's take you off. Extra large. Let's put it up here. Hi, Miss Sally Barlow. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's cut that off. Cut that off. This is XL. It's already written on here, but I just want to make it a little bit larger, so make sure they see it. Put that on the back of there, down to the bottom. Don't pay that backer any mind. That ain't gonna kill. Good afternoon. Great afternoon, Chosen and the workshop watchers. How are you, Chosen? Chosen says, hey, y'all, workshop watchers. It is my plan to get back into my workshop. to be able to design in my workshop again. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think that's going to be a little small. Let's see. We're going to put this little bear in there. And some socks. Hey, Miss Dina. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I saw, who did I see? What's her name? Elle with More Creates. She went to Ross today and she got a lot of items. So if you have not seen Elle's video or short, then go check it out. She'll show you, she'll have some visuals for you if you are going to a Ross. Like I say, I won't be going until tomorrow probably. Miss Sally says, I did that rice thing for the weight, but I used ice cream salt. Okay, cool. Yep. Well, I'm hoping, Miss Sally, that using that is going to keep moisture from building up in my baskets. I poked some holes in mine. And I'm going to try it and see. I put these in these 4 or 5 gifts up here. Those are the ones that I put it on. Or should I say poke the holes in the rice. So I'm going to put these up front in some of the, put it up front and see if moisture collects in there or not. Like I said, the only thing I'm kind of skeptical about is the fact that it's so far down and there's paper over it, that construction paper. So that may prevent it from being able to absorb moisture that forms up here. You know what I mean? So we shall see if that actually works or not. The jewelry's still out, but I will know after Valentine's Day for sure. Oh, and salt. There were big packs of some kind of salt softener or water softener stuff. I don't know what it's for, but there were some people going crazy for it at the Walmart. It was on clearance down to $1. And they were 20-pound bags of salt or softener or whatever. I don't know. But I bought them, and I'm going to use them as weights if I need to for my tent and stuff. So I'm hoping that works out. Any inexpensive weights I can get a hold to is going to help me a lot. Those bags are cute. Thank you. That little bag came from Dollar General. As did... I was thinking of putting this little leather-like one in there. It's a little bit bigger. It actually looks a lot better in there. So yeah, we'll put this leather one in there. But I have a couple of these ones. But yeah, that's some yellow dot type stuff. The little mini, it says it's a mini purse. Hey, Reggie Woman, welcome in. Sally says, I've been collecting the silica packs in different stores that are laying around. Yeah. I got some from Temu one time, and I have been using those. I got a really large quantity, so I have been using those. But if this rice thing works, we're gonna be in business, because the rice I can make into whatever size packs I want. I can do them small enough so that they will fit into like my cups, my tumblers and stuff if I need to. So I'm liking that. And if they actually absorb some odor like they say they are going to, then that'll be all the more better. So we'll see. Silica packs are at the bin store. I have not seen any silica packs at my bin store. Here, one just fell out of this purse. My bin store, those people be on it. I'm pretty sure they do that at all of the stores, but they camp out and have people like waiting and all kinds of stuff. And then they grab up all the stuff, put it in their cart, go off to the side and check all of the things. Which, I mean, I get it. now that I understand how it works, when I first went, I was just like, this is crazy. Because they all rush in at one time, they start grabbing up all the stuff, and then they just stand off to the side and check Amazon and all of the things for the longest time. And then they'll take and dump all of that stuff back into the bins. So unless you're running as soon as the door opens, by the time you get up there, they've scooped up everything in a box or everything that looks decent out of the bins and put it all in their cart. So I didn't know that's how they played over there. Last time I saw people doing that, it was at like the Goodwill outlet and all that kind of stuff when I in my reseller days. So I was kind of shocked, but yeah, the bin store is something else. Yeah, they have some awesome prices at times. I just have not been able to really. I mean, I found some good stuff. I'm not gonna say I didn't find some good stuff. I have found some good stuff there. It's just kind of hit or miss. And like I say, it's so many people there, and I'm never the one that's there at when they open. Miss Sally said, "What area are you located in, Veggie Woman?" I want to know where you find the silica packs at, right? What area of the world is selling silica packs at the bin store? These some cute little bags. They got little side pockets on them and everything. I didn't even know that. They said they were $10, but they have side pockets on each of the sides so you put stuff in. The little front zip thing is there. I need to put some more paper in this. The Veggie Woman is in North Georgia. Keisha says, in Iowa, I just found 400 for $4 today. Good job, Keisha. That's an awesome find of the silica packs. You did that. Bag is kind of big. I didn't think this thing was little. It's taking a lot more paper than I wanted to put in here. Miss Sally says, I'm planning a trip to Houston this weekend. Hope I'll be able to go to a bin store. I hope so too, Miss Sally. That'll be cool. Oh yeah. We took all of the room in the basket. Like all of the room. That is a fat little book bag. I didn't know it was that fat. So let's reconsider. But we still try to get the socks in there? He's in the way. He's so big. How did you get so big? She says the store is in Gainesville, Georgia. Alright, so my socks, I just lay them out, heel to toe, just lay them out. I'm pretty sure there's like some rhyme or reason as far as where you're supposed to lay them and how you're supposed to roll them. But like I say, I don't pay that much attention. And once I get to one end, I pick up the other end and start rolling it. And instead of just rolling it so it's all level, I kind of graduate it to make sure I'm getting some variation in depth on it. So now that I got it rolled up, I take one of these little clear rubber bands and stick it on the bottom. Actually, this side is cuter. Oh, and I didn't even put my little stick in there. Keep forgetting this doggone stick. Let them hang out of the pocket. Let them hang out of the pocket. Oh, I can let them hang out of the pocket. The socks? Yeah, because there's absolutely no room for them up here. Gotta get the cupcake sock trick. Alright, let's stab one more. These little heart thingies, glitter hearts, I'm pretty sure came from Dollar Tree. If not, they came from Dollar General. I'm getting a little bit of glue on here and sticking it in so that it stays. And if we're hanging them out of the pocket, I'll probably do the the polka dots. So, and lay them out. Get out of the way. I just lay them out, and then I take my little stick and I start rolling. And I put my stick, for the most part, to the top. And I just roll the socks down. And if it don't look right the first time, I'll roll that joker again until it come out right, or a little more pleasing to my eye, should I say. So now that I have it like that, I take my little clear rubber band and stick it on the bottom, and then I can drop this whole thing into this cupcake liner. I don't go all the way up the sock. I just kind of leave it to the bottom part of it. And then the other part that I do is just take and roll these little sides down a little bit, and that's what gives you your little curlies, your little swirls on there. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. Guess it depends on how well you do your rolling technique. But there you have it. And then I just take it and put it in one of these little cupcake holders. And you can put other stuff on there if you want to, like other picks inside of there and other little hearts and all kind of stuff. Of course, you know I ain't finna do that, but those are some options as well. And somebody said, hang these out. Voila, yes. Hang these out of the bag. Hang them out of the front of the bag. Kind of gives it some interest. baby. Or should I stick them out like that? What? I'm late to the party. Edible socks. Yes. Oh, I missed something. Let them hang out. Charlie says she got to get the cupcake trick. Angela says, nice. I've seen a lady on YouTube use brown or gold bobby pins and mini bells in the center. Use brown or gold bobby pins. Oh, okay, okay. And mini bells. Cool. You could probably use those little pom-pom things too if you have any of those. Um, yeah. I saw somebody had toothpicks with like the table scatter hearts on it. I saw somebody do those with them, but I hadn't seen the bobby pins. What? I'm late to the party. Tasha's back home safe. Yes, good job, Tasha. They look just like a cupcake. Yeah. So there's that and that. That's gonna be lost for sure back there. And my baby looks really small up here. Let's see. I need a little bit of paper, not much. Can your bear stand up? I don't think so. He's little. He's got a little baby leg. Here, maybe I can stand him in the cup. Y'all think I can stand in the cup? I don't think so. Let's see. Come on, little bear. I am trying to get you to a new home. Hey, Charlie. Hey, vegan. You've been in these streets. I see you everywhere. I see you everywhere. Let's see if we can get him a rubber band on here. It was for Christmas socks, though. Wrong season. Yeah, with the bells. But shoot, like I say, you can put them, all kinds of stuff up there. Oh, look at you. Now, there may even be room for the cupcakes down here, since he's up there. Let's see. If not, we'll take it down. Let's try it again. Ivory, all who wonder are not lost. Wild question, are you really a vegan? Yeah, that is a wild question. I was. Is that vegan? Is it veggie, like Veggie Tales, VEGGIE? Or how are we supposed to be calling you? That's not even the correct way to say that. How is your handle pronounced? Veggie. Okay. Cool beans. Yes, that's it in my Vonnie voice. So then we got another little one. And I think he'll be able to sit down here to the bottom since we put the little baby bear up top. And roll that down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And There are 50 of these snack cups. They're snack cups, y'all. Snack cups. I don't know why I've been thinking about these being cupcake holders. I can do stuff with snack cups now that I think about it. And what else are we gonna give them? Maybe a lotion. Everybody else got a lotion. But your big old bag done took up all the lotion space. Those bears, those are the bears I need. Cute and small. Yep. These ones are, I think he's Family Dollar, but he's been a couple of seasons ago. A couple of seasons ago. Alright, let me just see what kind of stuff I have. I'm gonna try to get me a thingy in here. If I had a thought about it, I could have stood it up out of my cupcake, but I may be able to get a lotion in there somewhere. Put it in the side of this little holder or in the front. We shall see. And I don't think I'm gonna. I think I may do a little bit of red lace on this. Not tulle. I'm not gonna do shred. I may do a little bit of red lace on this on the front of here. Because you're not gonna see shred because it's down in there. And the lace, if I just put some of the tulle, red tulle in there, it should give it a little fluff. And I guess I'll have to add something to the front of it because it looks way more plain than the other ones do. S. Marie is the heart pick from the Floral Dollar Tree. It's the heart pick. This from Dollar Tree, it could be. I got a couple of packets of these from previous seasons ago, so ain't no telling where they came from. We need a red something in the front of the white bin. Yep, we do. A red something. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Well, one thing we're not putting up there is no big old piece of ribbon. I ain't putting no bow up there for sure. Whatever I put up there is going to have to be something that's going to stick and stay. The bows are awesome, but they sometimes get to moving. And like I say, I'm going to have this one in the sun some to see if my moisture packs work. And I don't want that bow to, that glue dot to get wet, moist and come off of there. And the same thing with my hot glue. So whatever's going to be up there is going to be something to stick and stay. I have some red little hearts that I could put up there. I have that thing that says love. I don't even know if that's long enough for here, but we may put the love down there since the pajamas say love. This says hugs and kisses. So that may be all she wrote for that one. You said it after I typed the grapevine snicker like, yep, yep, yep. Yes, yes, yes. And that's so interesting. It's like they say, there's nothing new under the sun. So we be feeling like we the only ones that have thought of something or came up with something and all that kind of stuff. When, a lot of times other people have put it out there and all that kind of stuff too. So I had to talk to myself about that because I was like, no, I was the one that said X, Y, Z. I told you this, this, and this. And that's not what it's about. But it does become disheartening when that's kind of the norm. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, we'll put some red on the front of here. And I can't wrap any of this stuff up because I don't have any doggone bags. So they are going to line my countertop. 1, 2, 3. I should be able to get 7 or 8 of them up there behind the Christmas tree. But this is how this one's going to look with something across the front. We'll put some red up and through there. And I just added a little bit of the polka dot cello inside my cup. So that's why I was saving those little pieces. You guys were asking me about the little pieces of cello. That's why I was saving them, because I'm going to need them, use them in different places. I have a little open space somewhere. You take your piece of little cello and stuff it down in there. It'll close up the space and give it a little, visual interest. You can do the same thing with your tissue papers and all that kind of stuff. So I tend to keep my little pieces because I always find something to do with them. And I think that'll be it for this one. I have, let's see if I can show you this one without pulling it off of here. The jury was out on this water bottle. I don't know if you guys have saw these water bottles at the tree store, but they now have these ones. Before it was like a purple that graduated up to a, what is that on there? Why does this look like that? A purple that graduated up to like a blue, and then there was a green that graduated to like a peach or something like that. Well, now they have these, and this is orange that graduates up to a red, and they also have the blue that graduates up to green. So these are at your local Dollar Tree, or should be coming to your local Dollar Tree for the $1.50 or however much they charge for this stuff. So you can watch out for those. But this one has a fridge pack, a little baby bear, some more socks, and lotion. And I have another one back there that let me get it. So we'll get it off of here. Whoa, crap. How I forgot that one secure, considered I literally just picked it up and showed y'all. I don't know why I didn't think about that thing not being stuck in there. Or this one. Thank you guys for your patience. That was mommy. She says, oh crap. She didn't say, oh crap, I said it. Says she will not be here today. You guys, guess what? My mom wants to make gift baskets. So, there's that. Very knowledgeable. You are a great gem to us. Thank you, Miss Sally. I appreciate it. I try sometimes. Not for real. I'm just playing. But I do try. I try to pass on what it is I know to others. So. You know, to remind myself it's not about all of that. You know how if you ain't paying attention, that flesh get in the way and start to having you acting a little out of character, like some of the other stuff. So let me pull myself back in. Let me check my own self and get my life together with regards to that. So here is another one. She's falling apart too, but since I have to. I'm not going to put the shred and all that stuff in there now that I think that I don't have bags for these. So if I put the shred in there, then it's going to fall out and all the rest of that stuff too. But these are also some similar pants. These ones say like something about coffee and lattes and all of that kind of stuff. Let's take this Christmas topper off of this Christmas cup. Passion Fruit Escape, the little mini bag. We got the sock cupcakes that I need to finish off, and a little baby bear also. So yeah, that's what these ones are. Let's see. I'm over these pajama pants at this point. I think that's enough of the pajama pants. Like, for real. Angela says, that's a nice idea with the cup. I saw Wrapped and Ready use decorative cardstock inside clear tumblers to make a sleeve look nice. To make a sleeve looks nice. Oh, I saw that, Miss Angela. Yes, she did. I did see that. That was cool. That was cool. That's exciting about your mom. I thought so too, Miss Alva. She's very excited. She's very excited. They have a local craft fair coming up that's pretty large in this area, and she was an art or is an artist. She creates, she paints, crochets, needlepoint, cross stitch, all of the crafty things. Like she does a lot of that kind of stuff. That's the reason why she's taken on her own tiny house build out. So we're literally doing some aspects of the plumbing, some aspects of the rough ends for different things like that. But she's doing her solar. We got her solar and stuff installed, um, and we'll be digging the drain field and all of that kind of stuff for her septic system. So she is a crafty person. She doesn't mind getting out there and getting it done. So that's awesome. But she registered for a craft fair that's coming up, and she was going to sell some of her prints. And the people called her and said they didn't have the small size available, but they have one that's like twice as big. And artists usually want a space that large. So they were offering that to her. And she said, yeah. So she called me. She was just like, I don't have enough stuff to fill that up. Bring your baskets and we'll sell them at the market. So I was like, okay. And then she started talking about wanting to make them and all that kind of stuff and not really knowing where to start. I was like, you start on YouTube like a lot of other people did. And so we talked about the buy-in, how much, inventory she would need and all that kind of stuff. She felt like she's going to need a lot. And I told her I did not think she would need a lot. And that she can literally come up with one concept and make that concept in 5 different colors or 10 different colors and make duplicates of it and sell her one thing. Like she doesn't have to do mug gifts and PJs and big bear concepts, and like she doesn't have to do all of that. You get in wherever you feel comfortable and you work your way up. So with that, she was immediately in. If that's the case, I was like, yeah, because some people, just go out for Valentine's Day and they'll sell the flowers and the bear and the chocolates, just a little whatever. They'll just sell those types of things. So she was like, oh man, I can do that. So we shall see. She's interested. Hey, 3Gem Productions, welcome in. And Miss KOK, welcome, welcome. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, I found these things. Y'all remember these bath and hair wrap shower sets? Got these, and they just happen to match this Shea Moisture 4-piece set I got from Target. So I think I'm gonna put these couple little items in this gift by itself. I was trying to figure out what else I wanted to put up here. I opened the package and took those out and put them up front. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them up there or not. I could put like some Dove in there or something. I don't have any actual Shea Moisture, any other Shea Moisture products. Um, so I may put like a hair clip or something like that. But I guess this will be a step up from the last hair care gifts that I made. And this can kind of be on the back burner because it doesn't necessarily have to go out because I already have like 6 of those other ones I already did. So, but that's a little quick something. Hey, Anne Marie. I appreciate you going live and keeping us company during our working through our gifts. You're welcome. Pretty color. I thought so too. Um, my matchy self pulled a peach bucket at first. And then I was like, no, that's a lot of peach going on. And then I was like, I can leave this on because they're not going to really know what this is. I could rewrap it, but then I'm going to still have to kind of tell them what's what. So I may leave this sticker up here with regards to all of this blue. The jewelry's out. So that's kind of why I pulled the blue bucket. Not that it looks so bad, but I usually don't like leaving those big old things up there, but it is what it is at this point. Uh, Hey, Miss Brenda Alexander, welcome in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Oh, I have some. I gotta cut out some stuff, so I can't do that with you guys. Some little date night bags. I'm going to put some different boxes. I haven't found my correct boxes for this, so I'll have to build out me a base for these. But it's got the little date night plaque. I pulled some rose petals. This is a 2 set of heart-shaped glasses. This little date night thingy with the, what is it? Tickets and prints and something else in there. But this little guy, I have some chocolates that I can put in here. And I don't know what else. I was trying to do this one a little PG and not get into the other items that I could put in a me and you type bag. So I'm trying to keep this one PG. So maybe a candle, or I was thinking a cider, but I'm scared to put a cider in this bag. I guess I would have to shrink wrap it if I put a cider in there. Yeah, I may have to do that. Miss Brenda speaking to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Keeping the chat moving. Maybe a cider. And thank you for holding down those hearts. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think of what else I have ready to work on. I'm going to drop some robes on top of some boxes. Maybe you guys want to see that. That should be relatively quick. I should have asked you guys' opinion about this spa set, because it's not going the way I want it to go. There's too many colors in there. 3 Gem says, I'm not sure if anyone's aware, those tumblers from Walmart were 50 cents for the pink and the green ones, 25 cents for the blue ones. Didn't price the red. Yes, ma'am. They have been going on sale at different price points for some time. I got the red ones. This is the cheapest I've got the red ones at 50 cents. I got some purple ones at 50 cents also. I got clear ones at a quarter, and then I got clear ones at a nickel, if you can believe it. So I got quite a few of those. I'm actually putting character socks inside of them, and like strawberry shortcake socks in some of the clear ones, and a face mask and like a chapstick, and that's going to be those. Charlie says, glad to hear the news about your mom. Thank you. She's excited, so that's exciting. Exciting. Yeah, here, let me ask you guys this, since y'all are here. Let me utilize my avenues for assistance while I have you guys. Get your take on this. Now, y'all don't pay this no attention, because I literally just put this stuff up here. But I found a couple of foot spas in my workshop. That sounds crazy to say, but I found a couple of foot spas in my workshop. So, in an effort to get them outside, I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. Now, I got these Amopay Petty Perfect Rejuvenation thingies. There are 28 little bitty bath bombs, foot bath bombs in here. They're the smallest little things. The clear was still $1. What? They're this small. But it's a lot of them. But this is the only Amapay thing I have. This particular brand in this particular color. I do have Onyx. So we got this curved shave thing. I got the little pedicure whatever thing. I put this in here just because it was Onyx. So I may switch that out. I could put a bigger one in or the purple one in. And then I have these anti-stress something foot mask thingies. My issue is none of these products match. I know. It's my job as the designer to make the match. I get it. I do get it. But it seems like it's a bit of a stretch for me. So I was just wondering with the color scheme of the box and all of these items. Of course, this is not staying like this. I had this on here from before when I showed you can use a roll as your liner from your wire basket. So that's just what that is. So this rug is coming out of here. And if I have to, I'll put I guess I'll put a blanket down there. Since it is wire. Um 3Gem says, I've been looking for those bath bombs since you showed them. I go in looking for those. I walk out without them and at least $20. Like, oh, 3Gem, don't I know it? Don't I know it? That is crazy. That was the only time I saw them. No, I take it back. I saw them twice. The time that I got these, and I want to say another time. But yeah, when I saw them, I was like, yeah, let me get me a couple of these. So I got several for my own personal use, and then I got like 4 or 5. I think for the business. Um, but I remember they used to sell a lot of Amapay stuff. I haven't seen it recently, so I don't really want to go looking for it and buying for it, especially considering it's off of the color scheme anyway. But I do want them to have these little foot bath bombs to go in here. Those product colors blend sort of right, sort of. Miss Sonia says she likes the rug in there. Do you, Miss Sonia? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with this. I'm not exactly sure about the products and all of the things. I know that there's not time for this, and we shouldn't, be sweating small stuff. But in the same sense, I do want to kind of try to marry everything. But it looks a little bit more green on this side, in which case now the products look a little better in here. All except that Amapay thing. And I can't see this. I'm trying to look in the camera and do it. But yeah, just some items. So I'll just have to marry everything with my ribbon. Some teals, some purples, and call it a day. Let's see. Miss Dina says, do you have a vase or other container to put the bombs in? Oh, that's an option. What about if I put it in a baggie? Well, you won't see it. They'll know. It'll be a surprise. I could probably put it. I was gonna say I can use tulle and like wrap it in tulle, and that'll give it more of a green tint. I think I have some green tulle. That'll give it a little bit more of a different color tint, but I don't think it'll completely take away from the purple. But that is a good idea. Miss Sonia says, take what you want out of the package and wrap the rest to match. Yeah. Take what you want. Take what you can out of the package and wrap the rest to match. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Charlie says, can you put the Amapay or whatever it is in another container and take the label and stick it on the basket? Yep, that is an idea. Stick it in the basket. Yep, yep, yep. Chosen says, what about using one of those clear tumblers you just showed? Ooh, I could, but I want them to have all of this information, y'all. So, what about if I hide this balm, this box down in the bottom of here somewhere, and I put these in something, if nothing else but like a little baggie or something, put some of these in there and then just have it in, but I'll have the actual container in the bottom of it somewhere. And that can actually be their surprise. Surprise! There's some more Amapays down there. Um, but yeah, that'll probably be the best bet to get this out of the way. Just put it in something else, stick it in somewhere up here, and then hide this big container in the bottom of here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But I could definitely do a cup. A cup would match. This cup won't match. Well, not really. That's a stretch. What about this cup? Am I too color on color on color? I think I am. You won't see them in there anyway. What other cups do we have? We have a blue and a green. Put the bath bombs in a tumbler. Miss Alicia says, hey, Chosen. In the tumbler, yep. 3 Gems says, I was thinking put them in a clear bag at a bowl so it looks like it came that way. Yep, that's it. Can the stick come off and put it in the cup? Yes, I can do that. You can mix the shred to match the colors and make it stand out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't know how much shred we're going to get in here with this little open wire basket Chosen. Now, that's going to be the thing. Is me getting some shred or some type of decoration down there. Miss Sonia likes the rug at the bottom, but it's kind of playing in with the color of the foot tub thingy. Hold on, y'all. Something's at my door. Something or somebody. But yeah. So we can do a cup with some bath bombs in there. Like I say, Miss Sonia likes the rug. I'm seeing how the rug is pulling the gray in this thingy also, so it's not the worst thing ever. I'd have to clean it up some at the bottom. But yeah, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Chosen says, be sure to mix the shred. No to the cup. I was saying you can put them in one of those clear cups. Oh, yeah. No to any of these cups. I know. I get it, Chosen. No to any of the colored cups. You're talking about putting it in a clear cup so that they can actually see it. Got it. Hey, Donuts Craft Shop, what's going on? I'm picking y'all's brain about how to get these Amapay Petty Perfect bath bombs in with this foot spa set without actually keeping this purple color, which is throwing off my color scheme in my mind. So that's what we were talking about. Hey, Essence Joy, welcome in. Yeah, so it'll either be the, don't open the door if you don't see anything through the peephole. Don't you watch those horror Don't you watch those horror movies? I do. Actually, Miss Dina, I don't watch TV. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't see on horror movies and stuff. Horror has never been my thing. I have always been a scaredy cat, and yeah, so I don't at all. But yeah, no, I saw the package down there. It's a package outside. It's not mine. It's probably the husband's, but I left it out there because I don't feel like going out there in the cold and then having to wash my hands and all of that and sanitize packages. Yes, I still sanitize packages. So I left it out there on the porch. It'll be fine. The camera's on it. It ain't gonna walk off. But I heard my screen door closing. That's why I was like, somebody's out there. Um, but he put it in between the door and the thing. So he actually opened my screen door. Which, I don't know why they do that. And now they're telling me the package is here. I got it. Thank you. Do you have a towel to use in place of the rug? That's what I was going to go for. A towel or a blanket, something that had some of those colors in it, per se. Who's there? Is anyone out there? Horror movie scripts? Yes, I know. They open the door. They ask, just like they hear the noise, and then they're like, "Someone's out there. Let's go check and see." That part I remember, but yeah, no, I saw the package out there. Brenda says, "Hey, it might be too big. I was going to ask if you have any taller Dollar Tree glass jars with a silver lid and put the label around it." Oh yeah, yeah. It's probably about the same size as this, but putting the label on it. If I put this label on it, that's the same thing as having this be in there. But I could put a different label on it. But I'm liking the put it in a baggie. I'm gonna either put it in a bag and stick it in there, or I'm gonna put some in a cup and stick it in there, and then I'll hide this container in the bottom of it, and they'll see it when they get it. And then I just have to concentrate on marrying these teals with this green and gray. And I think that can be done relatively easy. Probably by way of some lotions or something else to marry some of all of that together. What is this? I can't see y'all. It's over on the side. And then a little something else down there, maybe. Surprise! It's football. Do you have a mason jar with the flip top lid? What? A mason jar with the flip top lid. I may. Donut says, do you have one of those organza drawstring bags? That's what I was going to put it in. That, because I kept mine. I had some of the little, what is it, Dr. Teal stuff, and then we got some of those organza bags that had hair bows in it. That was yellow dot. I have some of those. So yeah, that's where I was going with it, an organza bag or a little plastic bag. I would have done a cup. I can do a cup. Yeah, the jewelry's still out on it. But I think we'll go with this. There's enough pink to pull in some of all of that. That's kind of marrying my greens and all of that. So I'm good with that. The only thing I may switch out is this rug. But I could leave it. Just depends on what I find. So, alright, that solves that. Could you print Xerox the label in black and white? Yes, I could. That is an idea as well. Yep, I think the organza bag and the tumbler, clear tumbler, may have one. Here, let's put the tumbler up. And then I'm going to get this off of the table. And do oh crap, I almost knocked y'all over. And do a couple of robes. Finish off some of these robes. A clear tumbler. Hey Monique, welcome in. Now, of course, put a little shred in there. Bath bombs, little stuff, some lotion, some foot mask thingies, and this little thing there. That's cute. Except it's doing the gangster lean. Y'all don't pay it no attention. Don't pay the lean no attention. We're gonna get it right. Hey, Get Pick. Welcome in. Hello, I'm glad I caught your live. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing in the weather over there? Hopefully all is good. Hey, Monique. I think I said that. That's it. That's it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I think I'm good. Thank y'all. Cause yeah, it was getting on my nerves. I knew that purple wasn't the answer. Like I could have made it work, but it was gonna be a stretch, and I'm already gonna be stretching it. So I didn't want that to be my issue. Here, let's put you in here, and then I'll be sure to stick you up somewhere. Yes, sprinkles. That's it. Oh, I got a sprinkles. Hey, thank you, Alicia. All right, let me get this out of the way. I was gonna build all of this stuff on top of the foot mask or foot spa thing, but I did that to another concept. I still have a large gift that has a foot spa with stuff built on top of it, so I didn't want to recreate that look or have us, have that out there again. So that's why I did not. I didn't just build the stuff on top of it. Initially, I was just gonna make like a little small baby basket and put it on top of there, along with something else. I don't know, I don't know what else. I hadn't got that far. But then I remembered I have another gift that size, a foot spa thingy, but it's on a tray, and then I have other stuff on top of it and around it. So I was trying to, since I still have that one, it's like let me just put this one in a gift. And I think that's going to get more bang for my buck than it would have if I just tried to build a small basket on top of it. Yeah, the small basket may have been easier to deal with, but that wire basket situation is not the worst. I just need to straighten up whatever foundation I have in there and switch out that rug if I'm going to do it. And then the rest of those items literally just stack back in there. So we should be good on that one. So, robes, quick robe gifts. I have buckets, and like I told you guys, I'm wanting to use some of the buckets, the baskets, the bins that I have that don't nestle into each other. The plastic ones aren't the worst in the world because they all nestle, and I can stack them from the floor to the ceiling pretty much. These things, however, are a little bit more difficult to keep stacked and all of that. I definitely see why LBE says she doesn't keep a lot of the larger baskets because they take up a lot of space. And a lot of them are so odd that it's hard to get them um, to do what you need them to do. So I'm trying to run through the ones that I have. And the easiest way for me to do that is just to make some simple basic concepts with it. I pulled this. I think this will go with that. And I'm going to just put some products across the front of here and be done with it. I have a blue one. That's a man's robe. But I have a blue one like this also that's a woman's robe. I may do both of these as women. I go get the other blue one and do that one as a woman's robe. And then that way, I can use these products in here. I was thinking about putting this whole big old gift set in front of a teddy bear and calling it a day. But it is so much stuff in here. There is a foot scrub. There is a pumice stone. They have body lotion, body wash, a bubble bath, bath salts, a foot lotion, body butter, foot file, and a loofah. It says 2 shower puffs. Where's 2 shower puffs? Oh, 2 shower puffs. Batch code. So I was going to split up some of this stuff and put it in front of this box and call it a day. That's literally it. So I'll get a couple of those pieces and add to the front of here. And like I say, I'll do 2 of these. I got 2 of these same size boxes. And I have 2 women's robes in this deep blue. This is a men's robe. I don't think it really matters, but it is what it is. A robe is a robe in my opinion. Let's see. Organza or muslin sounds good. Yep. Got it. Hey, Young Vern. Welcome in, Queen. Thank you for coming by. Good evening, T Royal. Welcome, welcome. Break it up. Definitely keep the box. Yes, I love that box. That's what I bought it for, actually. The box is what drew me to it. If I was able to get some of all of that writing off the box, off the front of there, I'm going to try some acetone and see if I can get the wording off the front. It's only one. It just says white gardenia or something across the front. If I can get that off of there, I'm going to use that whole box and all of that stuff and put something in it and put it right on back out there. Do you have another ottoman for the gift set? Yes, I do. Yes. Yep. I can definitely add those to an ottoman with a big bear and like a pack of flowers or something and be done with it. And I have probably 8 of those. So we'll run a set with the ottomans. We will definitely run that one with an ottoman. Let me write that down. This was the, let's see, floral gift set with ottoman. I have pink, purple. That one is bluish. Pink, purple, blue. And another color. Yeah. Yep. Break it up. That's 2 gifts for sure. Yes, Donuts, it is. It definitely is. And Charles asked about the ottoman. Hey, Josephine. Welcome in. Hey, Balloon Junkie. She says, hey, y'all. It's Marie. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? What? I'm sorry I missed it. I'm late for the party. No problem. You're not late. Hey, Bundles of Blessings. Welcome in. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to use some of these baskets. So, these baskets have their own value built in. They're a lot different than the plastic bins and all that kind of stuff. And I used a lot of these in my concept. So, I'm going to see if I can't work them into some of these other gifts. Because I want these to clear this stock of these baskets. I can't say that I won't buy it anymore. I think I'm going to limit how many I get from here on out. I know I'm going to use a good number of those for Mother's Day also, so. And I get most of my baskets and bins and stuff from the Dollar General or Walmart. Hey, it's Marie. I'm late too, says Pamela. You're not late, Miss Pamela. Y'all not late? Yep. Is anybody working on anything they care to share with the group? And those of you who do not post on YouTube, are you considering posting on YouTube? Getting your channel going, starting your road to monetization so you can start using the time that you spend on YouTube as a source of income as opposed to a sense of distraction or a learning institution. I got monetized a little bit ago, and I need to do a couple more things. That's what I need to do. I need to fix my AdSense thing because it's not letting me make my stuff right. Monetize my videos and stuff. So I need to check into that. Puddin' Pie. Hey, Puddin' Pie, welcome in. How y'all getting these stupid stickers off of here? Y'all using a heat dryer thingy on here? I know better than that. It ain't gonna do nothing but warp up this whole thing. And I would prefer to leave it in the box because that'll be the easiest thing to do. I won't have to worry about too much of anything. But I don't want to put no acetone up there. And I know I can't put heat up here because that's going to make this whole thing buckle. Helena's working on a Miami Dolphins color. Miami Dolphins colors. It's pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Balloon Junkie says, I'm fine. I'm filling my large baskets trying to cut box method. But it is taking so much time. Yes, it does take quite a bit of time. I usually try to get my boxes together in advance, cutting my pieces. I don't know if you're talking about the cardboard or what, but yeah, I get it. Oh, what if I took this off, this acetate sheet off of here altogether? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Cut box method. I'm working on my jumbo Valentine cards. I'm on break at work. Chosen says, working on my sanity because I still can't find what I'm looking for. And it's stepping on my nerves. Oh no, Chosen. Well, don't let it step on your nerves, Chosen. Don't get all frustrated before we come over there to visit. We're going to come over in a little while today, I thought. So don't be getting all frustrated before we get there. Oh, yeah, this is the men's one. I can try this one out because I know I can take this men. I can just put this thing in something and call it a day. This men's one, that is. If it works, then I'll be able to do it on the women's robe. Let's slide you out of there. And let's remove you. Hold on, y'all. I have my arm in the box. I'll come read the comments in a minute. Working on the 5-in-1 Family Dollar relaxation kits. Ooh, nice. Puddin' Pie says, I have a channel, but only post shorts. All right, Puddin' Pie. Chosen says, I use my razor to remove it. Okay. Charlie says, put a sticker on it. Balloon Junkie said, yes. Josephine says, you can take out the plastic paper in front of it. That's that's exactly what I did. Balloon Junkie says, just cut it out. Cut it out because you will be wrapping the whole basket. It will be protected. Do not open it. Just take it out. That's gonna come out. Take it out like that. It's gonna come out. Okay. Well, it's out of here now. So I'm gonna slide it back in here. I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be fine. Yay! Oh, that is so much better. That was not cute at all. I like it. I like it. All right, let me go get some robes from back there. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome in. What time is it? Chosen, what time are you on? It's 6 p.m. here in Florida. Scarlett, honey, this channel is for 18 years or older. It's an adult channel, honey. Thank you for coming. Have a good day, sweetheart. Hey, Mama She. Chosen says she'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we got an hour. All right. Cool beans. So I'm gonna get off of here and work on this. Then I can work or rest while Chosen is live. Maybe even get a bite to eat. That could be an option also. But yeah, let's do that. I think I'm gonna let you guys go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4. 6, 7. Oh, I got watermelon and strawberry concepts over there. Balloon Junkie says, Chosen, I'm going to see you there. Yay. Balloon Junkie will be there. I'm cleaning up my area. Stifling my creativity. Don't forget to like the live. Thank you, Balloon Junkie. We got 42 people in and 55 thumbs up. Thank you guys for liking the live as you watched. Alicia says, enjoyed your live. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. What can I put in here as a foundation, as a base? I don't think I have any boxes small enough for this. I don't want to use these boxes for this. I guess I'll just use some cardboard and put a topper on it. Probably be the easiest thing. Thanks, Ladybugs. Yes. Great live. I'll be over Chosen. Yep. Alright. Get myself together. Oh, backer. I mean, not a backer, base. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So if I do there to there, that's about that much. Is that going to be enough for the sides? No, it is not enough for the sides. Mm. Let's make sure to ring the chosen doorbell when you arrive at the mansion, please and thank you. Alright, so we got that there. Let's see, maybe about there and about there. And let's see if we can straight line it from one side to the other. Definitely not a straight line. We still here, yes, all nighter. No, I was up here last night, you guys, at like 3 o'clock in the morning. We did a whole hour. And then I went and took a nap and got up and started back working. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. The stopping thing about to cut my finger. And I still need it to be a smidge shorter. Yes, indeedy, RSVP upon arrival. Thank you for sharing your creativity. Thank you, Miss Angela, for coming in. I appreciate it. Now, you want to see something? Hi, Karen. I'm new to this channel. How do I find Gift by Chosen? Is she on YouTube Live? Yes, she is. She is in the chat. And if you hold on just a second, we will get her channel. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Crap. What did I do? Dog it. It says Chosen is no longer something. Oh, I may have taken moderator off of you. Okay. Now I think it's back. My bad. The felt bulletin boards from Dollar Plus Tree are my favorite backers. Oh, yeah. Yep. Balloon Junkie says, I came across a challenge with you and Hope last night. I came across a challenge with you and Hope last night? Who, me, Balloon Junkie? What'd I do? Charlotte says, yes, we were up burning the midnight oil. Yes, we were. All right, Karen, let me put Chosen's channel in the chat. And you should be able to click on this link that I put on here. And it'll take you over to Chosen's channel. It's Gifts by Chosen. And when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit all for notifications. So you'll get all of her notifications when she goes live. But I was just going to say, if y'all think this is creative, y'all need to be over to Chosen's house. Chosen be getting it down. I am not all that creative. I am working on it. But Chosen be putting stuff together. She got me working on a secret project. Well, she don't have me working on a secret project. I'm working on a gift. And every time I work on it, I think about Chosen. So if you know Chosen and know how creative she is, it's something along those wheelhouses, you know. So we're going to see if it actually comes out. I'm mentioning it. But yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. All right. So you should definitely fit this time. Now, it's all better. And I can do that way. So let's get this one measured from left to right, there to there. It's probably about here. All right. Will she be on at 7 p.m.? She is. She will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 6 p.m. Eastern, so in about an hour. Balloon Junkie says it was when she sent a basket challenge with the brown scarf. Oh, yes, yes, yes. There was the DC8 gift basket challenge. This was the second year that Divine Creations and her staff put on the challenge. So that year, last year, I participated and I was challenged by Hope. So Hope sent me some items that were a mystery to me up until I received my package and opened it online. And then I had to make some gifts out of the stuff that was in there. So that was fun. I think I won't. Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah, that's out there. Thanks, S. Marie. Welcome, Chosen. Thank you. Will she be on at 7? Hey, All Occasions Gifts. Welcome in. Hi, Young Vern. I will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Does anyone know where I can get ottomans for a good price? Ottomans, I would suggest checking Five Below. I got ottomans from Walmart. I've gotten them on clearance at Walmart. Majority of my ottomans came from Family Dollar when they had a clearance sale. Um, I have gotten some from Five Below or seen them at Five Below and at Ross. My Juicy Couture ottomans I got from Ross. And trying to think of what else. Some other name brand I got from Ross. So I know those places carry them. Now I don't know about the good price of it all, because every price point ain't everybody's price point. But those are some places that I do know that sell ottomans or carry ottomans. I've also got ottomans from Hobby Lobby, but those Hobby Lobby ottomans are like a lot sturdier than the Family Dollar and the other ones. So, there's that. Where are you gonna get in there, right? And that's just a smidge too tall at the top, so I'm gonna still have to cut it down. Karen says, great. Can't wait to see all the ideas. I'm disabled, but still mobile and need something for me to do besides sitting around. Yes, ma'am. Well, definitely come on over and hang out with us, Karen. There are quite a few ladies in the gift basket community that go live and share ideas and all of that kind of stuff. Are you creating gifts? Are you just interested in watching us create? Either way, you're welcome. I was just wondering if you were creating gifts or thinking about creating gifts. Let's see. Mm. Hi, Aretha. Welcome in. Charlie says, thanks, S. Marie. I have orders for 175 baskets, and I thought ottomans would be a great idea. Yes, yes, yes. Ottomans, definitely. Any of the, if you have any of the big, huge bears, then you can build those out as well, um, to be in that price point. Uh, you can build out pretty much anything you have to be that price point. But ottomans, purses, um, I would say name brand purses, or I don't think they're, well, anyway, name brand purses, um, ottomans. What else? Huge bears. A combo of, say, huge bears in sleepwear and gift sets and all of that kind of stuff could get you there also. And definitely some, my personal favorite are the home items. So, meaning like the mirrors and the candle holders and the um, boxes, different boxes that you can use, those types of things. Alicia says all the things we do to Sage gives. Right, Alicia? Ain't it a mess? Maybe personal gifts for friends and family. Okay, okay. I love crafts and ideas for gift giving. Well, you are in the right place. You are, you are. You have stumbled across the gift basket community. There is a community of us here on YouTube, and we do all kind of things. So, I'm pretty sure you start following some of the other people in the chat, you'll see all kind of different ways that you can gift items for your friends and family as well. Some people do it as a job or as a profession. Others do it as a hobby. Others like to watch us, and so they come around and see what we do. But yeah, definitely welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, Charlie, hopefully those places, you'll be able to get something from one of those places. So, yeah. I don't know about the price points. Like I say, everybody's price points is different. But those are places that could possibly have some ornaments for you. I don't think I'm going to use this. I need some actual cardboard for this. Well, the rope ain't too heavy. Ain't too heavy. Let's see if we can make another size. Can't wait. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I'm still here, y'all. I know. Miss Chosen said she was staying. I mean, she was 7 p.m. I figured I would keep y'all in here for a little bit. But I'm just kidding. You guys are free to leave. Y'all know that. Hey, Triple M Gifts. Thank you so much. She said belated happy birthday. I appreciate you. Hey, Bonnie. And others like to say, send me that basket. Trying to see some. Hey, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. And once again, y'all, I am literally being extra at this point because this basket does not require any of this, like none of it whatsoever. So, but now that I've started, I'm kind of invested. I want to see if I'm going to be able to pull it off. So that's what I was messing with. Yeah. Did you not come back on? Who, me? Yes, ma'am, because I'm a student at this moment because I have three of those three of those baskets. Oh, me? I didn't come back on. Yeah, no, I didn't come back on my birthday. If that's what you're talking about, Johnny, I've been live 50 times since then. But no, I did not. I was full of that. And you know what go after that. So no, ma'am, I did Not come back live. Full of that, full of that, full of that. Yeah, no. Yeah, you. My bad, Vonnie. My apologies. My apologies. But I was here last night from about 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock to like 3 o'clock in the morning. Where was you at, Bobby? There were other people in here. We were all burning the midnight oil, just getting our little baskets done. And I was like, I wonder where Vonnie at. She usually working this time of night, but I figured you was somewhere with your feet, your ankles crossed, as K, all things with a K says. Sleeping and resting. I was back there working on gifts, bear concepts and stuff like that, pulling them together and trying to figure out who was gonna live with who was gonna go outside with who. And I walked past this table. I was like, I can't go to bed with this table looking like this here. So I came in and did some work, and other than that, I wouldn't have been on. But I did a little something, something, and took it on in. But the little bit that I did allowed me to figure out exactly what I needed to pull from the workshop when I went out there this morning. So I was able to finish up 3 gifts. And then I realized that I don't have any doggone bags. I'm short on bags. So, yeah, it's been one of those days. Uh, what do you plan to put in the men's basket with the robe? Actually, I was going to go and get the women's robes. I have women blue, dark blue robes that look just like that. So I'm going to go back there and switch out that one that I just took the box apart from and get some women's robes. And then I'm going to put these products that are in this gift set in there. So I'm going to put some of all of this in here. I don't know which ones, but we're going to break up some of all of this stuff they got going on and literally line it right there at the front of the robe and call it a day. So between this one gift set, I should be able to fill up 2 of my robe baskets like this. And that should get them in the price point I want them to be in. Oh no. Keep looking and looking. I kept looking and looking, and I was like, it got real. I was watching gospel yesterday and working. Oh yeah. Yep, I was here. I was here. I was here. I could have folded this just a little bit more, and that probably would have been what I needed. But there it is. Oh no, and Amazon really tripping. They done pushed orders back. Yet folks hairline. No, not pushing. Let me get off of here and order me some stuff. Target. Finally, I've been using your catch line. That's it. That's it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Miss Angela. That's what I was saying. I was like, shoot, I should put that men's robe in there. They look the same to me, but I won't do it, especially considering it literally says men's robe. Now, if I would take it out of there, I probably could get away with it, but it literally says men's robe on the side. I personally could care less, but I'm pretty sure some people would not want a man's robe. I don't know. But a robe is a robe is a robe to me, so there's that. But yeah, I'm going to put a woman's robe in there. I should have just took this liner out altogether. But I didn't want to have to fool with trying to cover up those holes. Alright. Alright, so there we have it. Hold on, let me go get back here and find some more robes. Let me put y'all in the dark for 1 minute. Let's see. Where's her battery? Oh, we're charging. Okay, okay. Nice and sturdy foundation. Let me try one. Lonnie, you know how to do it. I knows you know how to do it. Now, this is green and blue. This look just like that, but this doesn't say that it's a men's robe. That says ultra soft men's robe. This just says plaid flannel bathrobe. Well, you're gonna be a woman's robe today, and you're gonna be a. Let's take this out of here. Angela says, understand men's relaxation gifts kind of difficult. Don't use lots of products, right? Yeah. Now, actually, most of my sales for Christmas in the men's department were $100 and $150 men's gifts, relaxation men gifts. But that was Christmas, and you know, it's a different animal each selling season. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, I was pretty shocked. Alright, so there we have it. I got our little bow. I could try to put some stuff under here. I could. But, let's see. How's this way? And let's see what's inside the Beauty Spot box here. For those of you just coming in, we have an invite to go over to Gift by Chosen's house tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which will be in about 38 minutes. So if you guys, oh shoot. So you guys come on over and hang out with us. We'll be over at Chosen's house. Let's see what kind of creative things she's done over there, what she's got to show us. All Occasion Gifts says, I have some of those navy blue robes like that from CVS, and they say men's, but I'm using them as women's robes because they run a little bit bigger than the regular ladies' robes. Yeah. I have no qualms about doing that. All Occasion Gifts. No qualms whatsoever. The only thing is this particular concept in my mind, I'm envisioning it inside of this box. So that's the only reason I didn't stick it in there anyway. It's because it's actually still inside of the box. But the rest of them that I use, they're going to be out the box. They surely are. Alright, we got those off of there. Do the men's have horizontal lines in the velour? I don't know. Let's see. Where did it go? Yes, the men's has lines in the velour. And the women's does not. But this unisex one also does not have lines. They're going to be alright. Nobody say yes. Alright. Oh, they're going to be used. Oh, they're going to be used. I have a nice little tower of them, so they're going to be used. Several of them are heading into ottomans. Some of them are going into some of these wire baskets I have up here. staged. So we're using all of the things. I'm trying to get these little clear silly pieces off of here so that I can get this gift set open and we can figure out what items we want out of here. So let's move you and you. You guys hang out right there. You don't need to be on my table. I gotta get off here and clean up. Hey, Miss Nene, welcome in. Pray all is well with you as well. We are doing good. I'm doing good. I am over here trying to work out some of these gifts. Trying to hit my daily goal. I set a goal each day of how many gifts I want to do and try to figure out what price range I want to do those gifts in. So I'm just working diligently, trying to keep my eyes on my own paper, keep down, keep focused, keep moving, and all of the things, and still come in here and talk to you guys, and handle other business ventures and things. So yeah, it's been real. Good evening, S. Marie. All right, yeah, I want this. All it has on here is this white gardenia on there, and then the rest of these are flowers. This is so cute to me. I would put a robe in here, a white robe in here, and like one or two items in a flower and call it a day. I may just do that. Put one of those waffle robes in there and an item too. I actually have some white gardenia Bodycology. I have white gardenia Bodycology. Freaking kidding me. I just thought about that. I'll put some of that in there or some of this on top of a white waffle robe, and I'm gonna run this box right back outside. The only thing I'll have to do is cover up this on the back, this description with all this writing on it. We're gonna cover that up, and yeah, we're finna float these right on back outside. Surely are. Surely are. And they have a nice little deep tray here. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Scoot over, road. Let me find you some stuff right quick. Oh yeah, whole little tray. Just lift that. Whoop, there it is. You know your gift basket designer box that the items comes in is nearly as exciting as the gifts that you're creating. Like, I see so many possibilities for these little boxes. That gardenia smells so good. Pretty box. Hey, Shy. Welcome in. Yep. And do I... Oh, and I do. I have a white robe right here that I was finna put in one of those cosmetic cases. But I got tired of messing with the cosmetic case. Whoop, there it is. Let's see what else we're going to put in there with her. Foot scrub, foot lotion, pumice stone, body lotion, body wash, bubble bath, bath salts. I say bath salts and not foot lotion. Bubble bath. And then the body wash and the lotion can go with one. And then the other one, I will put the, come on now, the foot items with another robe. So I can add that and that somewhere. Not on top of it because it's kind of deep. I mean, it's kind of shallow. So I'd have to add them along the sides. And on the top. We'll put that there, put that there, and something up there. I don't know what. Not a loofah. Y'all see I put the entire gift set to the side, right? And I'm up here messing with this box. Back again, what you doing? I just took all the products out of this box and put a robe in there. And created a whole nother concept with it, with the empty box. I love the cardboard backing in those boxes. Yes. Yeah. I might have to steal it. I don't think this gift is gonna need it. Like you can see it right there, and depending on what I put up here, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, I will steal me a piece of cardboard backer. Definitely have a bag that saved special boxes. Oop, there's the notification. If you didn't get your notification that Gift by Chosen will be live in 30 minutes, then your notifications may not be set. I just got mine. Definitely have a bag of saved special boxes just for that reason occasion. Yes, ma'am, Miss Angela, because this is my jam right here. So here it is. I'll put some. Oh, I'll probably slide these up because this flower is gonna cover it right here. So I'll slide that up, and that should cover in all of this. And then we're gonna put a little something up there to the top. Maybe a sleep mask, maybe a pack of prayer cards, maybe something else. And cover this writing on the back of here. And we're going to float out several of these. Just like this. Oh, I'm excited. I may have to order me some boxes like this, y'all. And y'all know I don't never say that. But I like them. These are cute. Yep. Cover that in a little bit. I may put a little loofah down there since it's already got space, and something else up there. Nove laughing. What you laughing at, Vonnie? That I stole this box from these products? I surely did. And created a whole nother gift. And we're going to add a little bit of tape to that and seal that joker up. Maybe a little shred. Just depends. Vonnie, what up, though? All right, back to the matter at hand. Let's do a body wash and a body lotion. We'll put you there. And then we'll put you here. Body wash, body lotion, and what else? Why's my base not standing up? Oh, I need to put some stuff in there. And nothing but the monies, right? So we have two little baby loofahs. Neither of them are all that cute. So we'll give them a grown person size loofah. I'll put one of these little baby loofahs in this box. And they can get an adult size loofah with this here. And what else? Not a cup. Not a flower. I'll have to figure it out. Recycling and revamping, baby. Yes, regular loofah or the back scrub one. Regular loofah or the back. Ooh, the back scrub one. Do I have back scrub ones? I do. The ones with the handle. That's what you're talking about. I do have some with handles. We'll have to go out there and find those. Something that's going to take up a little bit of space. Maybe socks. I don't really want to do socks, but I have a lot of socks, y'all. I'm over the socks. We can do some socks. Y'all, can y'all even see that? Oh, you can. What about those socks? The grays and the blue, maybe? I don't know. That's busy. Maybe too big. Yeah, it may be. But we'll get something in there. Definitely get something in there. Oh no, that's a different color. I don't see too much of anything right here in front of me. I know what I'm going to put with these. Let's see. Let's see what's in our bag of tricks. Body wash, body lotion is what we got. So we need a loofah and like two more things, two or three more things up there. Not that. Do we want a cosmetic bag? Maybe. Under eye mask, that's kind of throwing it off. I don't think that's my color scheme. That's Bodycology stuff. Ooh, what about a perfume? Can I put a perfume in there? A fragrance? Is that acceptable? Yeah, neither of these. Definitely not. Esmeralda, guess who was off for the snow day and did lollipop gifts. What? Very nice. Miss Alva says, definitely a good start. Yes, Miss Alva, I think so too. I like how it came together, and you can just kind of put anything up there. And the fact that I got 3 gifts out of 1 gift set, I'm loving it. Quick and easy, although it didn't appear to be easy. But yeah, it's relatively easy. I didn't have to build out a lot of stuff. I could get them. Oh, what about some fuzzy slipper things? I may do some fuzzy slippers, like not the hard slippers, but like the padded ones with the little thingies on the bottom, the grippies. Sniggity snip. Welcome back, Vern. Yeah, she got them lollipops. Did. I know that's right. I'm saying, guess who did them? He struggled and had 21 questions, but did 8. Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. My husband was talking about y'all. He told me, I don't know what's going on with the basket community. Y'all just gonna peer pressure people into doing stuff. I was like, the other husbands are doing it. I don't understand why you won't participate. That is awesome. I'm excited, and it wasn't even me. Did he pull his own products, Ronnie, or did you do it? I mean, Michelle. Did he pull his own products, or did you pull them for him? Not that it matters. Oh, I could do a candle. I don't want to do a candle, but I could. I could do candles. What time is it? 6:37. If I let y'all go, are y'all gonna stay in place until Chosen comes back? Do we need a 15-minute intermission before it's time to go over to Chosen's house? I think we do. That way you guys can get your snacks, get your beverages, get your seat, and all of the good things before the show actually starts. S. Marie, heck no. I did, but he did placement and taping. Okay, good deal, good deal. Can't tell him nothing now, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Wait a minute. And I am, and I did. He wanna sit in my space and get to work. Oh man, that is awesome. I'm excited about the new basket makers. I'm definitely run back and tell my spouse. Surely is. Surely is. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Get all of these cups from over here. And we have slippers. Plenty of slippers. Let me go find some slippers. Hold on, y'all. Or you can, I mean, I'll be back. Look. I'm gonna go get some more slipper sock things to put in here. Sure, it's cold back there. It is cold. It is cold. Hello. No, husband. I'm good. How are you? No, I was actually just about to get off live and give me something to eat before uh, I have to be in place for another live. Well, tell him what? What you said to tell him? See that now? Why you up? Why you over here playing in line? One of the other basket makers just told us that her husband completed gifts. Surely did. He did 8 gifts all by himself. And I was like, I'm gonna tell my husband that your husband did it, and yada yada yada. And then I look at you come calling, time I tell him a lie, time I completed some baskets while I was out of town. Hell, I didn't know that until just now, baby. I'm not gonna be accomplished in your life. Mm-hmm. Now you know what? He said if I had told him earlier today that there was another husband making gifts, when he got off work, he would have went by Ross and got some of the 49-cent stuff and made a basket. Now y'all, that's what he just told me. So I done told y'all. So we gonna hold his brother to this. We surely are. We finna go get some products and make some gifts just as soon as you get back. Oh no no no. Mm-mm. No, no sir. No sir. You want to tell that lie? Come over there for what? Oh my word. I have work to do. I have work to do. How long is that? That's like 2 hours? Oh my word. No, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. That's big time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good time. Wow. Okay, so it ain't that bad. Okay. Look at that. We got another one. Her husband did floral bouquets. Mm-hmm. I know you bought me a floral bouquet. I said her husband did a floral bouquet. We're making floral bouquets to sell as well. No, that's not doing a floral bouquet. That's not making it available for somebody to buy. Now, if you had did it closer to Valentine's Day, then I may have counted that one. But if it's mine personally, then no, that one don't count. That was your practice. Oh, shots fired for real. Do y'all know this brother just told me he didn't want to do no fake flowers and no floral arrangement? Mm-mm-mm. You know, oh, he told me he didn't know if it was acceptable. I was finna say, I know you ain't talking about the fake flowers, because you know that's all your wife finna run for Valentine's Day is fake flowers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did, honey. We did. We did. Yes. Oh, okay, sir. Yes, we messing with the husbands because my husbands be messing with us. So yes, we absolutely do. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. We do. We give y'all a really hard time. We surely do. At least I'm honest. I mean, hey, what else you want? All right, husband. Well, I'll call you back in a minute. Let me end my live, and we'll talk about your next basket challenge. See what we can get you to complete. Bye. He's so full of crap. uh, let's see. Let's see. Funny laughing. Child. Tell me he didn't want to do no floral bouquet with fake flowers. I was like shots fired because you know I'm finna run some fake flowers for Mother's. I mean for Valentine's Day, and he was talking about because I was telling him the other day that I was gonna buy some real flowers to actually try my hand at making some real bouquets. So he was telling me he didn't know if the fake flowers would be acceptable since I'm going to be doing including some real flowers this time. Let him tell it. But he wasn't bit much finna go get no stuff out of no Ross. Talking about making no gift basket. He about to burn up Ross. I thought he was, Bonnie. I really did think he was gonna go when I told him that there was 49-cent stuff. I was like, yeah, and they finding shoes and everything. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. He was like, I ain't going over there. He's at a training. They got done with training early, so he didn't want to go out shopping and looking for stuff and sightseeing and all of that. But now one of his coworkers is talking about the spouses are coming up there tomorrow and they want me to come. He wants me to come tomorrow because the other spouses are coming. Them ladies don't work. Like I have a whole business that I'm running here. Actually, a couple of businesses. So I can't just take off from my businesses and come running and playing with y'all. They don't even want to do nothing but hang out and act crazy. But just as sure as the husband has asked me to come, I will definitely be there. So we're gonna uh, make sure we get some gifts created so I can go play. My son and my grandson be helping me. Oh, that's awesome. Vonnie laughing. All right, y'all. We closer now. We got 11 minutes until the show starts. So this OMG the way I just hollered. Child, ain't nobody standing man. Um, and like I say, this is 20 some years in during the 30s. So yeah, we got some time. But get your snacks, get your drinks, get your all of your things, get ready because we have to be over to Chosen's house in a little bit. So when he see the money in it, he changed his mind. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My husband was yes, that's what changed his mind also. That first year when I was over there making all them gifts, and he come over to the rental and see me working and stuff, he was just like, do you think you have enough, or you think is that gonna be enough? You gonna finish? You gonna stop? Like how many are you gonna make? That kind of thing. And I'm like, no. They say keep making them. As long as you have the product, keep making them. And he was like, well, I mean, you could probably stop, man, because you got a lot. I was like, nope, I'm going to keep going. So I kept going, kept going. And honey, when I tell you, all of them didn't go out because I hadn't wrapped everything. I waited till the week before or something to start wrapping, which was mistake number one, but that was my first year. So everything wasn't wrapped by the time we went out to went to the streets. But he was with me that first year, and we sat out there, and no sooner than we started unloading the vehicles, people started pulling up. And he kind of looked at me, and I looked at him, and he was like, oh, yeah, we got some. And shoot, it was on and popping all day. So much so to the point where he stayed there and worked the street sales, and I went back to the rental house to put some more gifts in bags and put bows on them and bring them back outside. So we did that back and forth all, afternoon. Because by afternoon I was light. I was real light on gifts that first year. So, but yeah, he saw the money and he was like, man, they be coming, they be So yeah, the money definitely changed his perspective of it. So no, he doesn't mind all of the things being all over the place, but it still drives me crazy because it is clutter to an extent to me. I don't see surfaces, and I'm used to seeing my surfaces clear. So there's that. But yeah, we'll see you all over the Chosens. Thank you, S. Marie. Thank you, Karen, and welcome in again. See you over there. This is a family business. We slinging baskets together. Exactly. Exactly. Amen to that. Right on. I know that's right. So yeah, if he was not a believer initially, then he definitely became after Valentine's Day. And so yeah, we was out there, we was rolling, and like I say, I think that first year I created over 200 gifts. I want to say like 225. I think I stopped counting at around that. And I want to say we came home or we ended the day with maybe about 20 gifts. And all of them except for two or three weren't even wrapped. That's the reason they never went outside because I just even coming back and forth and wrapping and taking more to replenish the table, then going back to the rental, wrapping up some more, putting bows on them, taking them back out there. Even doing that, I still didn't get everything wrapped. It was my first year. I was super slow, as I am now. But even at that, I sold off majority of that stuff. So, coming back with 10% of it, 200 gifts out of, or coming back with 20 gifts out of 200 and something, I thought was pretty good. So I considered that a sellout. But yeah, he was hooked after that, and so was I. So we've been pushing ever since then. Okay, see y'all in a minute. All right, let me go get my snacks. I will see y'all over at Chosen's house. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you over there. Peace and blessings.